want to turn the thing on, but goddamn, they're gonna just fucking keep coming for me. Fuck you, bitch. Two, three. Oh, fuck! I don't even know how I'm fucking supposed to do this. I know I'm supposed to do that thing, but it's not happening with them right there. They're so fucking close on me. Fuck off, dude. Jesus. Back the fuck up. I don't even care. I'm just going. Are you kidding me? Ah. Up the stairs, Alan. Up the stairs, buddy. Up the stairs. There we go. Ah. That's not shabby. I got, what'd I get? I got, Tetris Effect for 17. And I picked up the Game of the Year expansion for shit, my brain's blanking, World War Z. Come on. Come on. I had to do it just because I had to do it. Part of me wants to go back and explore and see if there's anything back there, but another part of me is like, you don't have a weapon. That's probably not a good idea, Nico. There's nothing up there anyway. But yeah, with a $10 coupon, you can get the Game of the Year for World War Z for $10 for the expansion part of it.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking. The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path. The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Okay, so we got bear traps, so we gotta be careful. We get caught, we can't really defend ourselves with the bear traps. Should actually probably be walking through this. I don't want to run into a bear trap. I'm a little confused how these bear traps have such shiny centers, considering they literally are rusty as fuck.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before. Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
I've never been so happy to see a gun in my life. Sure, there's nothing around. Ah, why'd I do that? Think I'm going the right way? I heard something. You sons of bitches. Fuck you, bitch. Who's left? Me and Mr. Shotty got the shit under control. Ah, shit. They're very persistent. Oh, shit. Ah! Oh, God! I probably shouldn't have done that. I'm out of ammo now.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please!
I mean, I probably should go see what happened down there, but I mean, I know what happened down there. Not really in a hurry to go down there. He's pretty done. He's pretty done.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
I totally did not write this. Oh, poor guy.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
I think the TV is busted. The TV is borked, Jim.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
But Danny's dead now.
The front door was locked.
Thanks for that statement there.
I could climb out through the broken window. The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast. For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated, an emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you, Hartman? That's a nice grill.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Well, hello there, little coffee thermos. We're gonna go up to that, and then we'll go around. Always had to check around the outside. Sometimes they're pages. Oh, hell yeah, flashbangs. Those are gonna be handy. We'll hold on to them as long as we can, though. No, it's been a while since we come across the radio. I figured there'd be one up here.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning, at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give them a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
You know, as much as I want to take that other car and just go Evil Dead on this motherfucker, I'm not gonna. Did I check around everywhere up there? I don't think I did. I don't think I saw anything, though. You usually see the pages if there are any up there. Yeah, there's that dust up there. She don't mean it. I'm glad I came back. I almost missed that coffee mug. Coffee canister, rather. Easy there, fellas. Easy, easy, fellas. Easy, easy. Oh, shit! Got there fast. Get off the car. I could have fought those, but fuck it. Whoa! Well, that's a thing that just happened. Making sure I didn't miss anything down in the field. Oh, shit. It's a very angry piece of farm equipment there. Very angry. I've definitely been playing too much Division. I want to parkour everything. Hello. There's everything in there. Let's... Oh, hi, fella. God, Alan has no fucking stamina.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
This is my personal favorite area of this game. You motherfucker. Children of the elder gods. You son of a bitch. Oh, well, shit. That was a waste. Thanks for not warning me about that there, Barry. You're fine, Barry. Rock and roll! Ow, fuck. Ow, you piece of shit. God damn it, dude. Oh, I love this part of the game so much. Poets of the Fall kick ass.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Have you ever thought I was collecting ammunition, you piece of shit?
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Oh, there's something over there, and I want it, so I'm gonna go get it. Glad I turned around. What is that? Is that just lights, or is that a page? That is totally a page.
Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think riders were particularly useful people, and a huge manhunt for one struck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out.
Children of the Elder Gods. Poet and his muse. More video games need stage shows to be a part of their fights. Just saying. Can't go wrong like that. I don't think there's anything else out here. Pretty sure that was it. I don't really care if Barry's impatient. Still better lightning than Conan Exiles. I need to start playing that again. It's been a while. God, Alan, just, you need some...
We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
So we'll go check that shed before I actually just commit to doing stuff. There's definitely some shit back there. Ah, there's a page.
As the deputies hauled Wake and Wheeler away, Agent Nightingale eagerly examined the stack of papers Wake had been carrying. It was incomplete, a collection of random pages, but there was enough. He saw his own name in there, among others. His hands shook with emotion. Finally, it was proof. He had been right all along.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Barry, I will fucking shoot you, dude.
And if I don't get my way, I'm sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just...
I will shoot you, Barry.
Wow. You look at that thing, Al? They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay.
Sleep. We all spend a third of our
Night
dreams in
Springs.
its soft embrace,
Man.
somewhere
Brings back
between
memories.
fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
have a
real
way of
writing
forcing
job. What got you
themselves into
started?
waking life,
Was this one of your
or vice
episodes?
versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode: The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys. And they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
You've been tempted to play some Conan lately as well, Charlie? The Dubes has been trying to get us to play. Well, trying to get Raven to play. I'm trying to get Raven to play too. He won't play. But I haven't been on in a while. And it's kind of a dead season for video games right now. You know, Alan can't work stairs for some reason right now.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back. The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Oh, thank you for spelling that out for me, Alan. I would not have figured it out. I wouldn't mind having this on a t-shirt, but this is just nerd stuff for me. Oh, hi. God damn it, I dodged right into that shit, too. That was worth it. Oh, looks like there's some light in there. Let me be sure that there's not another page in there. Oh, it's just the moonlight. See where I'm supposed to go. I'm just making a little sweep. Usually I'm so invested in the story at this point, I'm not really paying attention to where I'm going. Are you kidding me, game? It's like one has to wonder how many people are actually missing in this place.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Okay, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, I needed more water.
Be careful, Al!
eyes open, okay?
How's that for careful, eh?
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
I'm a little sad you never actually meet those guys. Because I don't remember meeting them. I could be wrong.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Oh yeah, I remember this part.
You've got to be kidding me.
Of course. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. Got that done. Nothing else in there. Not bad. Let's look at battery recharge some. Am I supposed to let Barry through here? I don't even remember. Is it over there? No. Oh, wait. Just follow the dot. I'm smart. I heard breathing, so usually means there's something around here.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
That's me.
Yeah, it's me. Hang on. I'll try to find a key to get the door open.
Hey, what's the holdup? Come on, this place is all dusty. You know I got my allergies. Hey, let's go, man. I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. It's pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing. Ah!
Actually wouldn't mind living in this place. I knew I saw something. Barry scared the crap out of me.
The lights are out. Guess we better check the fuse box.
Check the fuse box, huh? Or we could try, like, you know, turning on the light, maybe. So I'll examine this.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Oh, so that's what that is outside. Sure, we could fix it too.
This place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
They break out frequently, so I imagine they come home once in a
Yeah,
while.
I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome. Come on, Al. Let's get the lights on, huh?
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
Seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
I'm coming! It's all right! I'm coming!
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened.
Alice!
I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Always trust the random woman that was not in your house.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me. made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind
Alice?
you. She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes, I'll write. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No, I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
That dude's weird. You know, I really want to listen to this song, but I'm not sure if it's gonna flag me or not. If you haven't heard it, look up look up Old Gods of Asgard. The song's called The Poet and His Muse. I'll play it sometime because I do have it. I have the soundtrack. So, yeah.